Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. So we're here tonight for a live match watch along. Preston taking on Tottenham in the FA Cup. Big game, this, guys, for Preston. A very historic club. Game being played at Deepdale, and a fantastic attendance from the Preston fans. Obviously, their fans well up for this one. Definitely a club starved of success and glory, guys, at the moment. A number of years being stuck in the Championship and having to compete against clubs that have been up in the Premier League, had the benefits of the finance up there, dropped back down into the Championship at a much bigger budget. And Preston have managed to stay in the Championship in the hunt. But never quite managed to actually put a serious challenge together to actually get into the Premier League. So obviously their fans are well up for this one. A club, like I say, guys, that have been stuck in the Championship, in my opinion, for far too long. But they get a taste of Premier League action tonight up against Tottenham. And the question is, guys, will we see a cup upset in this one? So I'd love to hear from you guys. Please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. Will be fantastic if you guys let us know as well what your thoughts are on a score prediction. And like I say, guys, hopefully this is going to be a crackle. That's just all I'm hoping, if I'm honest. No offense to Tottenham fans. But I am hoping that this doesn't end up being a one-sided game because, like I say, Preston, a good, hard-working team, but a team starved of success and definitely starved of financial benefits that a lot of the clubs in and around them have benefited from by being promoted and relegated from the Premier League. So, guys, like I say, we're just about to kick off. Should be a good one. Let's hope that it is a good game. Let's hope the Preston players can give a good account of themselves, not make life easy for Spurs. And we will see how it goes. Game's just kicked off, guys. And straight away, the ball is out on this near side for a throw into Preston. So, like I say, guys, I'm excited for this one. I just hope, I've got to be honest, I am supporting the underdog tonight. Would like nice to see Preston get a good, at least give a good account of themselves. It'd be nice to see them win it, but obviously with the strength that Tottenham have, it's a tough ask for Preston. But like I say, they've got a fantastic opportunity tonight to have a taste of Premier League football, something they would love to be involved in the future. But like I say, guys, we have to take account. I do have some sympathy for Preston because, like I say, when they're coming up against all these big clubs in the Championship, they're a big club in their own right, in fairness. But like I say, a lot of the clubs in and around them in the Championship have had the benefit of the finance that comes from being involved in the Premier League. Doesn't matter if you go up for one season or longer. Even clubs that have gone up for one season and been relegated at the first time of asking have still benefited from the massive finances that are involved in the Premier League. And Preston have just struggled to compete with that. They've struggled to find them a way into the Premier League. And like I say, this is an opportunity for them to have a real taste of Premier League football in the Cup. And like I say, maybe it might inspire Preston's players to push a bit harder for the rest of the season and see if they could make them playoff spots to get themselves up in the Premier League. Just from my point of view, guys, as a football fan, I would love to see this. I would love to see Preston get promoted and feel the benefits of the finance that comes with getting up there. So, like I say, enough said about that. We're 2 minutes in, guys. Tottenham at the moment in possession midway inside their own half of the pitch, just passing it about amongst themselves. I mean, imagine both teams will feel each other out a little bit because they're so unfamiliar with each other. But hopefully that won't take too long, and we will see some goal mouth action, hopefully sooner rather than later. Preston with a free kick at the moment, midway inside their own half. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Stevie, how's it going, mate? Stevie, evening, guys. Fingers crossed Preston could do okay. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I've got to say, like I say, in a game like this, got to support the underdog, especially with the fact that I recognise that Preston are just, basically financially starved. We know that there's reasonable money in the Championship compared to the lower leagues below them, but it's not the greatest money. And like I say, it doesn't give them the opportunity to really invest in their team dramatically. And a cross comes into the box from Tottenham towards the back post, and it's headed behind by a Preston defender. So corner for Tottenham on this near side. I'm just coming up to 4 minutes in, guys. Like I say, just have to have a little bit of understanding tonight. There might be a little bit of both teams feeling each other out a little bit in the early stages. Tottenham with a short corner. And sorry, guys. Bit sneezy there. Tottenham looking to put some pressure on Preston early on here. So we've got a stoppage at the minute. Referees sin are coming together of the players. I think it's a stamp on the foot, but to be fair, I don't think the player knew much about that. So basically, both players gone in for the chat to get the ball. Definitely you could see that the Preston player wasn't looking at the Tottenham player. And as they've both gone for the ball, the Preston players ended up standing on the foot of Tottenham's player, and the referee has awarded a free kick. But to be fair, like I say, you could see from the camera angle, the Preston player wasn't even looking at the player, and they've just both gone for the ball at the same time, and it's ended up with a stamp on the foot. Stevie's saying, agree, very tough for Preston, but defo support the underdog. Yeah, like I say, mate, absolutely, Stevie. In a game like this, I'm definitely supporting Preston simply because I like to see fairness in the league. I like to see clubs all having the opportunity to benefit from the riches that we know are in the game. And Preston have just been, not through no fault of their own. They've been unlucky really with it because they've been in the Championship for such a long time. It's not like they've been, relegated and stuff like that. They've managed to keep themselves stable in the Championship. But like I say, when you've got clubs getting promoted and dropping back down into the Championship, and they've had the benefit of some Premier League money, it means that they can invest better in their team. And Preston have being a long-standing Championship club, they've just not felt the benefit of that. And the longer it goes on, the harder it becomes for them to feel to get that opportunity to get in the Premier League. Because, like I say, they're always competing with clubs that drop out the Premier League with a lot bigger financial budget because they get the benefit of obviously the money whilst they're in the Premier League. But then there's the parachute payments as well to take into consideration afterwards. Tottenham in possession on this near side, but a nice Nice bit of defending there from Preston, showing commitment and desire to block the ball, and it gone out for a throw-in. Preston, Tottenham got Preston boxed in a little bit at the minute, guys. But yeah, absolutely, Steve. It should be nice to see Preston have a little bit of success tonight. Preston with a long ball forward up the field. Goes out on this near side, just level with the halfway line. Great to see the attendance for the Preston fans. Fantastic attendance tonight for this one. And now Preston get it back on that far side. But a strong challenge from the Tottenham player results in a foul. And the referee awards the foul to Preston. So we just wait for the free kick to be taken, guys. So free kick now for Preston. Long ball forward up towards Tottenham's goal. But unable to get it under control. And now Tottenham back in possession as they move down that far side of the pitch. And now Son trying to get a ball crossed into the box. But Preston cut it out. And now Preston looking to move back up the other end of the field with a long ball forward. A great pass that. And the Tottenham keeper comes out to kick it back down towards the other end of the field. And it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side, midway inside the Preston half of the field. We just got a bit of a stoppage as well for, I think, medical staff just giving one of the Preston players a bit of attention with a bloody nose. 10 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. So let's just share with you guys the team news. There we go. You should be able to see it. There you go, guys. Should be able to see it. So yeah, just waiting for the game to restart. The Preston player just having to change his shirt because of a bloody nose. Thanks for that, Stevie. Joey, how's it going, mate? Joey, hello, Gaz. How's it going, Joey? Great to have you with us, mate. Let us know if you've got thoughts, what your thoughts are on this one, mate. It's personally, me and Stevie going for the underdog. We're wanting Preston to win tonight. Nothing against Spurs, but as I was saying earlier, Preston very much a club starved of success, struggling to fight for promotion to the Premier League simply because they're fighting against clubs that have been promoted, been relegated, and have felt the financial benefits of the Premier League. And Preston just not able to make that final push. But they've been in the Championship now for such a long time. And just not quite been able to make that push to get to the Premier League. And for me, I think a big part of it is that they've not had the benefits of the parachute payments and all that comes with getting into the Premier League. So they're always coming up against other Championship clubs that have had the benefit of that, and it makes it more difficult for them to build a team that can compete with clubs with a better budget, basically. But yeah, I'd love to know, Joey, if you agree, mate. Let us know. We'd love to know that. Like I say, nothing against Tottenham, obviously, but this is very much an underdog game, and it would be nice to see Preston get get a little bit of success and benefit from some of the money that they're just not able to benefit from by getting promotion. Joey's saying, yeah, absolutely. Come on, Preston. Nice one, Joey. I had for the feeling, mate, you'd be uh, more than enthusiastic about the underdog. Like I say, mate, I do, nothing against Spurs, but at Preston, our club, I really feel sorry for because they've spent such a long time in the Championship, and all these clubs keep getting promoted and relegated from Championship to Premier League. And with the parachute payments, it means that the likes of West Brom and Norwich and Burnley and clubs like this have all felt the financial benefits of being in the Premier League, and they get the parachute payments when they drop back down, which means that they've just got such a bigger, a much bigger budget to invest in their squad to make a push to get promoted again. And it pushes out a club like Preston that have just not managed to do that, and it makes it difficult for them to make a real push for promotion. And that's where it's a little bit unfair with the finances that we see not filtering down into the lower leagues. Because if you've been promoted to the Premier League, we know clubs can, as we've seen with Norwich, Burnley, these kind of clubs, they've really benefited from not going into the Premier League, not spending money stupid. But the benefit they get from it is that they might not be strong in the Premier League, but it makes them really strong in the Premier League. In the Championship, and that means that they can always outspend the likes of Preston, a club that have been trying to get promoted, but just haven't got that budget to add that extra bit of quality to their team to make that final push to get promoted. So yeah. Like I say, it'd be nice to see Preston have some success tonight, at least in the cup, and also for them to have a little taste of the Premier League football that they crave, basically. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying always got to support underdogs, apart from when they play us. Laugh out loud. Yeah, no, fair enough, mate. I have the same thinking. With my own club, Bolton. As you know, always happy for clubs to do well, especially the underdog clubs. But like I said, I think even with my own club, when we've been beaten by underdogs, you can take it on the chin a little bit when you know your own team have just underperformed. So I'm not saying you enjoy it. I'm not saying you like the fact that you've been beaten by an underdog, but I think we can all admit that we can appreciate it when we know our own team has underperformed. But yeah, absolutely, Joey. Always got to be supporting the underdog, especially when we know some of these clubs that play in Premier League clubs in the FA Cup are just so starved of finance, so starved of it that the cup gives them the opportunity to make some extra revenue that they wouldn't normally benefit from. So yeah, totally agree, Joey. Just had an opportunity for Tottenham. Son with a shot on goal from about, I think about 25 yards out on this near side, but the goalkeeper making a good save and keeping that one out. Tottenham now in possession, deep inside their own half, but under pressure from Tottenham. From Preston. Preston trying to defend from the front, which is great to see. But the question is, can they keep that pressure up, defending from the front, and that energy to do that throughout the 90 minutes? Only time will tell. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button and come and get involved in the chat. We want to hear from you. We're not a club channel. We're very much a fan channel, and we want you guys to come and feel part of the channel. But the only way you can do that is if you make the effort to get involved in the live chat or follow us on social media as well, and get involved in stuff that we're experimenting with on social media for the future of the channel. I'm sure I've asked you this before, Joey, but are you on? I don't think you're on social media, are you, mate? I'm sure you told me that you're not. I've got a bit of a dilemma at the minute on social media that I need to remedy in the next few hours, really. And I'd rather remedy that issue with some of you guys that regularly watch the shows on the channel. Yeah, corner for Tottenham comes in from the far side, but headed clear by Preston, but only as far as midway inside their own half, where Spurs pick up possession again, and now come down that far side, looking to get across into the box, but well defended there from Preston. Now Preston managing to nick it back with acres of space to run into, and Tottenham with only 3 men back. But so Preston not making the best of that opportunity. But can they still take advantage of getting that possession? Ball switches over to this near side. Just need a decent cross from Preston, but that was not really what I would call a decent cross. But still in possession and moving the ball about midway inside Tottenham's half of the pitch. Cross into the box, but it's headed clear by Spurs. And Preston still managing to keep possession, but a cross into the box, and it's gathered by the Spurs keeper. And now Spurs build again from that far side of the pitch. But a decent start for Preston in this one. The question we've got to ask, though, guys, is obviously we expect that Tottenham will have large spells of possession, which is going to mean that Preston have to do a lot of defending for probably big portions of the game. And the question is, will that over the period of the 90 minutes, will that start to tire them out towards the later stages of the game? And that's if they don't manage to capitalise on their efforts in the early part of the game, they might find themselves under the cosh later in the later stages of the game and be struggling to keep Spurs at bay if they're tired. So let's hope that Preston can get an earlier goal in the early stages of the game. Just seeing 80% possession already for Tottenham, 20% for Preston. Like I said, let's hope Preston can get a goal in this first half to give them something to hold on to, because that might help with them tired legs in the second half. Guys, please do come and join us in the chat. Want to hear from you, hear your thoughts on this game or any other games you've watched today. Like I say, all fans welcome to come and get involved in fandom. We're very much a fan channel, and we're hoping to build something new, unique. If you care about the future of football, believe me, this is the channel to be involved in. We've got big ambitions for the channel, and maybe even could be classed as over ambitious, but with how outspoken I am. If there's anybody that's a football fan anywhere in the country that's more outspoken than me, then they should be trying to do exactly what I'm trying to do, and that is build a real fan channel that hopefully will give fans a voice in the future of football. But to do that, we need you guys to come and get involved and support the channel. Opportunity here for Preston. Cross comes into the box, but it's cleared. But that was a good effort there from Preston. But unfortunately, too many bodies in the box for Preston to get a shot on goal. But they are showing that they're here to play, that they're not going to just roll over for Spurs. So hopefully that will continue as the game goes on. But yeah, like I say, Spurs now back in possession midway inside Preston's half of the pitch. Just passing it amongst themselves on that far side between midfield and defenders. But yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying, I see Bolton was won today, mate, but I bet you're buzzing. You was worried about that fixture, wasn't you? Yeah, I was, mate. Actually, I managed to get home from work to watch the second half, and we should have won that game by a bit more, I think, than just 2-1. I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter how you win as long as you get the winners. That's the main thing. But I did, like I said, I didn't manage to see the first half, but the second half, we were by far the better team. Charlton, obviously, just coming off the back of 3 wins in a row, so I believe. But to see the performance I saw from them in that second half, they didn't look like a team in confidence to me. And their pitch big question marks about their pitch. One of Bolton's players, Lee, got booked for clattering into one of the Charlton players. And I thought it was a bit harsh, to be fair, because it wasn't his fault. The pitch was so bad, he's gone to running after the ball. And as he's tried to slow down, his studs have got stuck in the turf. And he's ended up going flying into the to the Charlton player and ended up getting a booking for it. But which was really frustrating because it's like, why the referee's not taking into a account when there's poor pitch conditions. If you watch the replay, you could clearly see his studs got stuck in the turf, and it made him stumble, and that was how he ended up clattering into the Charlton player. But it just things like that can be a little bit frustrating as fans when you watch lower league football, because it's like these are professional referees; they should be taking that into account. He could have given the player a warning. But he should, in my opinion, he should have let him off without giving him a yellow card because it wasn't intentional. The player did try to slow down, but how can you account for getting your studs stuck in the pitch? You just can't account for that. But yeah, absolutely, mate. I was buzzing, and it was also great to see the Bolton fans in full voice as well. Good attendance down there in the capital from the Bolton fans. It was nice to see. But long way to go as well. But great stuff from the players. Good effort from Bolton players today. Tottenham currently in possession, keeping Preston boxed in at the moment, guys. They're just passing it about amongst themselves from left to right, using the width of the pitch. And a shot comes in from Son, but a fantastic save there from the Preston keeper. And it's gone behind for a corner on this near side. Oh, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Absolutely, definitely buzzing, mate. Was you bouncing around the room? Right, laugh out loud. I was doing a few fist pumps, mate. It was disappointing. I was actually trying to get ready to do a 3:00 stream, but unfortunately, Stevie wasn't available earlier today. So I was going to try and attempt to do a 3:00 match watch along on my own, but unfortunately I was having some computer problems that weren't allowing me to do it. So I was really frustrated with that, and I was enjoying Bolton winning. Don't get me wrong, mate. I was buzzing with that, but because I was trying to deal with computer issues to do a 3:00 match watch along, as you can imagine, I was getting rather angry with the computer not playing. Playing ball, so to speak. But yeah, absolutely, mate. Definitely a few fist pumps when I saw Bolton get that second goal, especially after the poor way they conceded the goal from Charlton. We was in the lead from the first half. Charlton came out, literally scored the goal right from the kickoff in the second half. And it was like, come on, typical poor goal from the start of the second half with players just not being switched on enough. But in the end, Bolton managed to pile on the pressure and got that winning goal. And it was well deserved, to be fair, because in that second half, there was only really one team that deserved it, in my opinion. But like I said, I didn't see the first half, unfortunately. But yes, mate, definitely some fist pumping going on. And I was absolutely buzzing because that's 2 back-to-back wins as well. Big disappointment for the Aberdeen fans today. I managed to watch some of that game with Hibs, and Hibs not take nothing away from Hibernian. They played really well today, but Aberdeen players shocking today, especially considering some of the players came out saying they want to play for the manager. But I think we'll be seeing on Monday that the Aberdeen manager getting the sack because I'm not sure if you guys saw the result, but Aberdeen today losing 6-0 to Hibernian. 6-0, really poor performance from the Aberdeen players today. But like I say, take nothing away from the Hibs players. They played really well, and they were also a club under pressure today. Their manager being questioned whether he would be potentially getting sacked after this weekend. But his players definitely showed up for him today, but I can't say the same thing for the Aberdeen manager. Preston have just had an opportunity. It's gone well over the bar. Good effort, really, from sloppy possession from Spurs. And like I say, Preston managing to get a shot off there, but from about 30 yards out on that far side, but it was a bit high and wide. And now a ball has gone out down this far side, down the bottom end of the pitch on the far side. Son chasing that down, trying to keep it in, but unable to, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Preston. If you guys just joining us, please do hit that like button. Come and get involved in the chat. I want to hear from you. We're getting some good views on the channel now, guys, but it's disappointing to see that so many people are coming in the live streams and not getting involved. If you're a real football fan, then this is the channel for you. I don't understand why so many fans are clicking in and clicking out. If you care about the future of football and you class yourself as a real football fan, yes, I recognise that some fans love their club and want to watch their club more than any other game. But if you're a real football fan, then you should be wanting to get involved in this channel. Yes, we're doing a lot of match watch-alongs at the minute, but that's only to allow more fans to find out about us. But believe me, guys, we've got a lot more ambitious ideas for the future of the channel. We're just trying to build up a foundation of a fan community, and we want you guys to come and feel a part of it. But we can only do that if you make the effort to come and get involved. Some great support from some of you guys that are coming in regular, and that's fantastic. Can't say that enough. But like I said, disappointing to keep seeing decent views coming in on the channel, and so many so-called football fans not making the effort to come and get involved. You claim to be a football fan. Why is it so hard to come and get involved in the chat? I don't understand that. If you're a real football fan, it shouldn't be that difficult to come and get involved in the live chat on the show and let us know your thoughts on this game, other games. We're trying to build something unique here, and we want you to be a part of it, but we can only do that if you make the effort to come and get involved. Preston really doing well here, pressing from the front and putting some good pressure on Tottenham when they're in possession. Tottenham not having it all their own way. As you would think, guys, Tottenham definitely having the majority of the possession, but Preston, like I say, giving a decent account of themselves up to now so far in this game. And we're just coming up to 30 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Joey's saying it's a love-hate thing with computers. It is, yeah, absolutely, Joey. You're spot on there, mate. I couldn't have said it any better, to be fair. So, absolutely, well said, mate. I think the computers test all our patience sometimes, but like I say, I was frustrated today because I want to keep the intensity up. I want to, the sooner we get building the foundation of a community, the sooner I can start concentrating on better ideas. Don't get me wrong, we will always be doing match watch-alongs, but obviously I want to get working on more ambitious ideas for the channel. The best way to help fans find the channel and help find out about what we're trying to do is doing these match watch-alongs. We can cover a lot more views and help a lot more fans find us rather than doing videos, because videos get limited views when you haven't got a foundation of an audience. So that's, like I say, that's why we're doing so many match watch-alongs at the minute, because we are still quite a new channel in the YouTube community. But we're looking to build something very different than what most other YouTubers building. We want to do something special with this channel for fans that really care about football. But yeah, absolutely, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Like I say, I couldn't have said that any better. You're spot on. You worded it absolutely bob on there, mate. Joey also saying, yeah, was it 5-0? No, it finished 6-0 in the end, mate, to Hibs. Like I said, I watched a decent portion of the game, and I was shocked with Aberdeen's performance. And the reason I was shocked because some of their players have actually come out and said that they do want to play for the manager. But today's performance certainly didn't show it. They weren't putting in a shift for him. Preston were pushing the ball up the field there, but straight to Tottenham, and now Tottenham looking to build from down this near side of the pitch. But Preston, with all credit to them, they're closing the spaces, trying to pressure Spurs when they're in possession. Spurs with a ball forward there, but a bit too much pace on the ball, and it's ended up going straight to the Preston goalkeeper, and now we will get Preston underway again from the back. Ball forward from the keeper. Long ball forward up to the Preston players on that far side of the pitch. But they've lost it now to Spurs as Spurs come back into the middle of the park and look to move up the pitch with a long ball forward. But it's cut out by Preston. Bit sloppy possession at the moment, saying signs of sloppy possession from Spurs. Maybe already getting a little bit frustrated with the fact that Preston not making life easy. You can't expect, just because you're playing weaker opposition, you cannot expect them to just roll over and give you the victory. But yeah, come on, Preston. Love to see Preston get a victory in this game. I really would, because my club, Bolton, have suffered too many losses to Spurs in the cup in years gone by. So I would love to see Preston enjoy a victory against Spurs, because, like I say, let's be honest. What's the chances of Spurs winning this cup? What's the chance? Come on, guys. Seriously. What I'm trying to think of the right words for it, but they must be the most underachieving cup side going. And that's not saying that with any nastiness. That's just being honest. I think Spurs fans would agree they are long overdue some silverware, and considering the quality they've got in their team and the fact that they still haven't been able to make a serious challenge on the Premier League to actually win the title. You would have thought that Spurs fans would be definitely agreeing with me that they want some cup success. If they can't have success in the Premier League, getting the Premier League trophy, then the next best thing is some success in either the League Cup or the FA Cup. But as we see year on year, Spurs fail to do that. We've got a free kick on this near side now. Referee awarding a free kick to Tottenham for a meaty challenge, you might call it, there on that far side, on this near side from Preston. But that just goes to show their desire to try and get some out of this. They're hungry to compete with Spurs, and fair play to them for that. Spurs need to recognise that Preston are not, they're not a skillful team. They're a hard-working team. That's how they get results. They work hard as a unit. They put in a shift and just do all the basics right. That's the kind of team that Preston are. Like I say, they're not a team that are lucky enough to have loads of quality in the squad. Guys, if you just joined us, please do hit that like button. Come and get involved in the chat. We want to hear from you. What's your thoughts on your team's performance today in the cup or in the league, wherever your club have been playing, whatever competition your club have been playing in today? Come and let us know your thoughts on your team's performance, whether it's good, bad. We want to hear from you. We are a channel that believe that football is the fans. And you guys have the right to have your opinion heard, and we want to help you have your voice. You don't have to come on the show. If you're camera shy, you are welcome to get involved in a live chat. That is why we do live streams, so you guys that want to have your voice heard but maybe not comfortable being on camera can do it in the live chat. You can share your thoughts, good or bad, about your club or general football. Another corner coming in for Tottenham. But this time they take it short, and a shot comes in, and it's high over the bar. But I think the goalkeeper was equal to that then as well. I'm not sure if it took a deflection, but the referee definitely pointing at something there. But decent effort there for Spurs, but a bit too much. The ball just kept. I think it did take a deflection. So as you see the replay, you can see that I think it just took a slight deflection, but. I'm not sure if it was of a Preston player, but if it was, the referee has chose not to give it. And now Preston will restart from the back with the goalkeeper. Ball forward up the field, and now Tottenham pick up the possession and look to build again midway inside Preston's half of the pitch. Ball out to that far side, and now looking to get a cross into the box. Cross comes in, and it's knocked away by the Preston defender out to that far side, midway inside their own half. Spurs picking up possession again now and looking to try and keep the pressure on Preston, but Preston making it really scrappy, and it's now gone behind for another goal kick, and we're starting to see already in these early stages that some of the Spurs players getting a little bit frustrated, and that's good to see. That's a good thing to see from Preston's point of view, that the Preston players already getting under the skin of the Spurs players, not letting them have it all their own way. Joey is saying hoping we can get a result tomorrow's. Come on, Liverpool. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I'd like to watch that game, to be fair, but unfortunately, I've got some counter-attack fixtures that are set up from 6 o'clock, so I can't do that game because I'd miss that time that I've agreed with the fans involved. So I'm going to have to do the Celtic game, which kicks off at 4 o'clock, because the Liverpool game. Liverpool kicks off. I keep getting confused, don't I? No, Liverpool's game kicking off nearer to dinner time, innit, actually? My apologies, mate. I keep getting confused. I keep thinking you guys have got kickoff the late kickoff tomorrow, but it's not. It's the early kickoff, innit? My bad. Sorry about that, mate. Yeah. Just let me look. Where are we? Yeah, so let's just having a quick look. Yeah, you guys kick off at 1:30. Well, I might be able to watch some of that game, but I won't be able to live stream it because Stevie will probably be unavailable at that time, which is can't be helped. I definitely can't moan. Stevie makes himself available as much as possible. But obviously, I also have to count that he's got his own things going on as well. But hopefully, we will find another moderator to help take the pressure off Stevie at some point in the future. But yeah, like I say, hopefully, I'm presuming you're looking forward to some payback there, mate, with that one after the result against Brighton in the league. Preston now looking to break on Spurs up the field as they look to come back out from their own half of the pitch and managed to keep hold of it under pressure from Tottenham. And now in possession on this near side for Preston as they pass it amongst themselves, making a great effort to try and keep some possession here from Preston's point of view. Just gone past 40 minutes and a half gone, guys. Preston lost the ball trying to get forward there. Now Spurs in possession as they knock the ball out to that far side. But now looking from Spurs, switching the play out to this near side. But unable to do much with it because Preston with men behind the ball. Lots of bodies back there from Preston. And another cross coming in from that far side from Spurs. But too much pace on it and it's gone past everybody and out behind for another goal kick. You're starting to see, like I say, we can see some of the frustration building on the Tottenham players with a reaction to some of these balls going out and stuff. Joey's saying, yeah, get them frustrated, send a couple of Spurs players off. Preston can get a win, laugh out loud. Yeah. But the problem is, the longer they build the frustration, obviously that's going to mean that the manager for Spurs probably going to bring on one or two better players. Although saying that, they've got some good players out there. Spurs obviously have not got their complete first team on the pitch, but they've still got elements of the first team on the pitch. But I'm sure Conte will not be showing much patience in the second half if these players that he's selected to start the game don't manage to find a way to get the lead. I'm sure Conte will get impatient and probably bring on other players. Guys, if you just joined us, please do hit that like button and come and get involved in the channel, in the chat. We want to hear from you, hear your thoughts on your team's performance today. And whether it's good, bad, we want to hear from you. Like I say, we're very much a fan channel. And one of the reasons we're building this channel is because we believe that fans deserve a better voice in football. And if you agree with that, this is the channel for you. Opportunity there for Spurs, but not much doing, and it's cleared away from by Preston. And now Preston looking to get the ball up the field with Spurs. Not quite. But to say that Spurs have now managed to get men back behind the ball, but they try and nick possession, knocking the ball forward, and it's ends up with the Preston goalkeeper, and now he knocks the ball up the field. And Tottenham regain possession at the back. And Preston definitely looking to try and create opportunities down that far side of the pitch. And maybe Preston have been come aware of that because they're closing the space as well. But Spurs really starting to get a bit frustrated with the fact that they're not able to break Preston down so far in this game. Just coming up to 44 minutes gone, guys. Preston 0, Tottenham 0. But you're also welcome to come on the show and tell us your thoughts on your team's performance today as well. Or if your team's playing tomorrow, you can also let us know what your thoughts on your team playing tomorrow and who they're playing against. What's going on with all these these fans dropping in on the streams? I've noticed that. I've always tried to keep my keep not say too much about it, but it's amazing how many fans clicking in and clicking out and not wanting to get involved in the chat. I don't understand that unless there's a lack of confidence with their social skills. I don't know. Joey demonstrating exactly how easy it is to show how you're a real football fan and come in and get involved in the chat. Joey, obviously a massive Liverpool fan, but also a football fan. And Joey's showing that by coming getting involved regularly and enjoying other clubs playing, not just his own team. And if you're a true football fan, that is what you do. You enjoy your own club, obviously, and you get behind your own club, but you also enjoy other football as well. That is what true fans do. Because let's be honest, if you're only a club fan, then you got to ask yourself, are you a true football fan? If you're only a club fan, because to me, fans that just want to follow their club and no other football club and show no other interest in other teams, that's maybe a little bit of clan mentality. With all respect, I'm not saying that in an offensive way. I'm just saying that in an honest way. To me, true football lovers enjoy watching other clubs as well and enjoying debate with other fans about football. So, guys, if you do love football, this is the channel for you. There goes the halftime whistle. A good, decent performance there from Preston, managing to frustrate Spurs. Spurs having the majority of the possession, but not having it all their own way. Preston managing to do enough to keep them at bay, making it scrappy, working hard, trying to close the spaces. And as you can see, Conte walking off the pitch right now, not looking very impressed with his team's performance so far in that first half. And it can't be, Spurs can't have the excuse that they're playing their reserves, because they aren't. I'm not saying they haven't got some of their reserve players or their younger players in the team. Obviously, I don't watch Tottenham all the time, so I'm not exactly very knowledgeable about their squad depth and what other players are on. But we know that some of their first team players are definitely starting that starting 11. So Spurs with no excuses really to not be able to find a way to break down Preston in the first half of this game. So we'll see what Conte has to say to him in the halftime break. But yeah, absolutely, Joey. That would, like I say, you're spot on there, mate. It'd be nice to see that if Preston can continue that with the frustration of the Spurs players. But like I say, I expect that Conte will probably look to bring on the likes of Harry Kane in the second half if the Spurs players can't find a way to break down Preston in the next 15 minutes or so of the second half. But we'll have to see what happens. But like I say, Spurs certainly won't be like the idea of being embarrassed against Preston. But all credit to Preston. They've made the game scrappy. They've made life difficult for Spurs. They've tried to match their intensity. They've tried to work hard as a unit. They've closed the spaces. They've put in a decent performance for the standard of team that they are, and I respect that because they're not a club that are lucky enough to have loads of talent. They've got just simply a good, hard working team. And that's what we've seen in this first half. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Joey, what do you think, mate? Do you think that Preston have just shown a very good, hard-working display in that first half? Obviously, like I say, we know they're not a team full of quality players, but they're using what they've got to their advantage, and that is a team of players that just want to work as a unit and work hard and help each other put in a good, solid performance with the basics of football and not necessarily, not obviously with the fact that they're lacking that quality to have flariness in their play. But love to know what you guys think. Joey's saying, must be, mate. Some people just don't have social skills. Well, yeah, unfortunately, mate, it's disappointing that, like I say, that we keep seeing good views coming in on the channel. But, fans, to me, I would have thought more fans would have been eager to get involved in the chat, share and express their opinions on their own clubs and just talk general football and meet other fans by being part of the fandom community that we're trying to build. I don't want to pressure nobody, with all respect to everybody. Everybody's different. To me, real football fans, true football fans, enjoy other football clubs, watching other games. I'm not saying you have to support other clubs, but you can still enjoy. You can watch other games and other clubs as a neutral. And like I say, if you're a true football fan, then you just, enjoy mixing with the football community and getting involved and sharing your views and opinions and having, positive, friendly debate with other good football fans that care about the game and want to enjoy being part of the football family. And like I say, we're trying to embrace them principles. But unfortunately, at the minute, we're getting a lot of views, but not a lot of fans wanting to come and get involved in the chat, which is a little bit disappointing. But hopefully, as we continue to build the channel, we will come across more top fans like you, Joey, mate, and some of the other guys that also come and get involved in the streams regular. Hopefully, as we keep going around doing the match watch-alongs, we will find more quality fans that do have the social skills and want to be part of of something that we'll hope will be very positive in the future for fans. Joey saying, what do you think about Sean Dyche? I think he deserves a big job, a bigger job, but think he's gonna be the fall guy. Yeah, mate, you couldn't absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better. For me, I think he's a brave man taking on that job. To me, mate, you're a Liverpool fan, so the state of Everton and what's going on there with their fans and the owner and the disconnect between fans and club. So for me, any manager that was taking that job is taking on a massive challenge, because straight away, as soon as you walk in the door, you are up against it. You are up against it because there's a divide right through that club at the minute, and it doesn't look like it's going to be resolved anytime soon. As we've seen, Sean Dyche did a fantastic with Burnley, and I think he deserves, with the longevity he was managing Burnley and the great success that he did have with them, making them a force to be reckoned with in the Premier League. I'm not saying he won any trophies. We know he didn't, but he certainly made Burnley a difficult team to compete against. And I agree, mate. I think he deserved a bit better job than Everton. I've nothing against Everton. It's a great club. We know it's a great club, but it's a club that's been underachieving for way too long. And I think that it's understandable why the fans are frustrated. But I think it's a poison trellis for any manager that takes that job because we've seen, you know, how many managers have been in that job now since them new owners have taken over. So you know, it's potentially just a payday for managers these days. We haven't seen a manager do well at Everton since David Moyes, and that is going back quite a bit now. So yeah, I wish him the best of luck. But I think he's daft. I've got to be honest. I think he's daft to take on that job. It's not a positive. It's not a good job to have at the minute. There's too much. There's too many problems within the club. Dysfunction between the fans and the club. Dysfunction between the owners and the fans. And like I said, plus the new stadium that also adds pressure. There's lists of factors what are making that club problematic at the minute, and it's a tough ask for any manager to go in there and try and create unity. Because as long as you have the key thing I would point out, as long as you have the disharmony between fans and the club, then it's an easy get out for the players not to perform. When they don't perform, the finger is not getting pointed at them; it's getting pointed at the owners. The fans are pointing the finger at the owners all the time. So therefore, it means it's an easy excuse for the players. The players can underperform week in, week out, and they don't get blamed for it. Even if they deserve the blame, they don't take no blame because, like I say, the fans are so frustrated with the ownership and how the club's being run that any bad results, they just straight away point the finger at the owner or the manager, and the players don't get criticised. And with the amount of managers we've seen take that job now, it's got to be getting to the point now where you start asking questions about the players in that dressing room, and are they putting in a shift, and are they to blame for the high manager turnover at that club? They've got to start taking some responsibility. These are professional players. Step up to the plate. Doesn't matter what's going on the pitch. Take some pride in the fact that you're a professional player and step up. Because as long as you're stepping up, the fans will get behind you. But if they see that you're not stepping up, yes, they're going to blame the owners, but you're not being man enough to step up and take responsibility for yourself. You're just taking the easy out by allowing the manager and the owner to take the blame for poor performances from players. So that's my opinion on it, Joey. Sorry to go give it all the way around the houses, mate, but you asked me the question, so I thought I'd express it, mate. So thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying, hope I'm wrong. And he does well. I agree, mate. I absolutely agree. I think Sean Dyche is a fantastic manager, but I think he'll be giving some home truths to some of them players in the dressing room. The question is, how will they react to it? Because let's be honest, I don't know what you guys think, but I like Sean Dyche. I think he's a no-nonsense manager. That's the way I would describe him. A no-nonsense manager. He builds a team. He's not bothered about all the time about having flary players. What Sean Dyche's more bothered about is having players that work hard for the team, that put a shift in, that make life difficult for the opposition and do the dirty work. He's similar to Big Sam. He'll add the flary players later when he's built a foundation of a hard-working team, and then he will look to add certain players that will bring quality and skill that adds that little bit extra. So for me, like I say, Sean Dyche, fantastic manager, and I just hope that Everton fans realise that and get behind him. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey, top man. Huffy Gamer, welcome to the show, mate. Great to see you again. Hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you back on the stream. Thank you, Huffy Gamer, and great to have you with us, mate. Always a pleasure to have you involved. Yeah, mate. I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible. Like I say, we got. I was saying it before. Me and Joey was talking about it before. Got bigger ambitions for the channel, and I want to get on with them ambitions. But at the minute, as I've said a few times now, I'm doing a lot of match watch-alongs because it's kind of like going round the grounds to help more fans find out about us, so we can build a foundation of a fan audience and community for the channel to then make sure that then when I do spend time on the better ideas that I've got for the future of the channel, I'm not spending hours and hours on videos and competition ideas and stuff like this just to get 50 views. Because as much as I appreciate those 50 views, 50 views doesn't really justify the amount of hours it can take to make videos of quality, if you like, of informative videos, research videos, and plus, obviously, also in the future, we want to be getting out to grounds and meeting you guys at your club, so that you can come on the channel at your stadium after games, give reaction to your club. That is another part of the channel that will be coming at some point in the future. But like I say, at the moment, we're concentrating on a lot of live streams, match watch-alongs, to help more fans find out about us so we can build a foundation of a community for you guys to enjoy being a part of. So, yeah, thank you very much, Huffy Gamer. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your account name properly, mate. But, yeah, absolutely, mate. Great to see you. And thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Let me know thoughts on your team today. Have your team played today? And if so, what was the score? And also, what was your thoughts on the game and on your team's performance? Like I said, guys, you are always welcome to come on the streams and let me know how you feel about your teams, whether you're happy, frustrated, whatever it is. This is the place for you guys to come and vent your positivity or frustration about your club. I want you guys to feel welcome to have somewhere to express your feelings when your team plays good or bad. Stevie Allen is saying, hello, Huffy. Thanks for that, Stevie. Top man. Stevie there making the effort to welcome you guys. So appreciate that, Stevie. Top man. Amish. Amish, hi guys, how's it going? I'm good, thank you, mate. Great to see you. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved. How are you doing today, mate? Obviously, I'm not sure what game you've been watching today, mate. I'm not sure if Bayern Munich were playing today, but no, Amish is a big Bayern Munich fan, but also, if I'm remembering correctly, also a Nottingham Forest fan as well. So yeah, thank you very much, Amish, for coming, getting involved. Great to see you, and hopefully you've had an enjoyable day today, mate. Like I say, let us know what games you've been watching and who your team has been playing, or if they haven't played today, are they playing tomorrow? Let us know, guys. Like I say, we want you guys to feel welcome to come and express your feelings about your clubs, and good in a good way or bad way. But thank you very much, Amish. Great to see you, mate. Guys, just to remind you, I don't like to keep banging on about it, but please do remember to hit that like button. We want to start trying to consistently now try and at least get into double figures. We're not expecting anything dramatic yet with a like button, but it would be nice to now start trying to at least get into double figures more consistently. So please do hit that like button. It'd be appreciated. Thank you. Huffy Gamer is saying, hi, Stevie, top man, Huffy Gamer. Thank you very much for that, mate. Always appreciate you guys making the effort to acknowledge Stevie. Going with the hard work that Stevie does in the background to keep the chat positive and enjoyable for you guys, and avoid the let's put it nicely, the scumbags that like to interrupt the chat with inappropriate comments or spam. And that's what Stevie does in the background. So, like I said, when you guys acknowledge Stevie, it's really appreciated. So thank you very much for that, Huffy Gamer. Joey, also welcoming Amish and Huffy. Top man, Joey, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate it. Awesome. Honest, guys, it's awesome to see you guys embracing the positive fan community that we want to try and build around the Bandem project. So really, really top to see you guys embracing that. Thank you very much. Huffy Gamer saying, if I am right, you are a Bolton fan, Gaz. They played well against Charlton. Yeah, I am, mate. I am a Bolton fan. I missed the first half because I was working this morning, but I managed to catch the second half, and yeah, well deserved. We were, I mean, like I said, I didn't see the first half, but in the second half, fantastic performance from the Bolton players, and hopefully we've hopefully we're going to be able to make a real push for the promotion this season as well, because the manager has just strengthened the team yesterday with two new signings of forward players, strikers. I don't know a lot about them because I've not had a lot of time to look up the details about them, but it's definitely a step in the right direction to be strengthening our options going, in attack, and hopefully Bolton might be back in the sorry, not the Premier League, be a while before that happens. But hopefully Bolton might be at least back in the Championship soon. Fingers crossed. Sorry, got a bit of a tickle in the throat, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Huffy Gamer. And yeah, like I say, I managed to catch the second half, and I was very impressed with the effort from Bolton's players today. And quite surprising to see Charlton actually not playing very well, considering they've just come off the back of a 3-game winning run. So I thought they might have shown a bit more. I don't know whether they did in the first half, because like I say, I missed that. But in the second half, they was really poor. To be fair, it was you could see Bolton definitely hungry for that victory. So second half has restarted, guys. 40, just coming up to 48 minutes gone. Preston 0, Tottenham 0. So still no goals yet for either side. But hopefully we will see some goals soon. Fingers crossed. At least let's hope we at least see one anyway. Tottenham currently in possession, looking to get forward, but Preston with plenty of men back, defending well in numbers. But yeah, thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate that. And yeah, absolutely good performance from my team today. Huffy Gamer, also, hi, Joey. Where are you from? Awesome to see you guys trying to get to know each other in the chat. So yeah, keep that going, guys. Joey, obviously it's at Liverpool. Huffy, you top to see that, guys. Yeah, I think you did mention that to us, didn't you, a few weeks ago when you first came and got involved, Huffy Gamer, in Asia, India. India, a country I do like. Unfortunately, a country I've been hearing you guys having a tough time is with the electric over there at the minute. I know Pakistan's having a problem with electric. Is it the same in India at the minute? There's been big power cuts over there, haven't there? So hopefully that's not affecting you, mate. But yeah, let me know, Huffy Gamer, if everything is okay with you over there, mate. Because like I say, been hearing, unfortunately, the problems with powers supplies over in that part of the world, although I'm not sure if it's just affecting specific countries. I know that Pakistan have been affected by it, but I did hear that also India affected by it, but I'm not sure that's if that's true. So maybe you could let me know, mate. But if it is affecting you, hopefully it's not causing you too much inconvenience, mate. And we just had a goal from Tottenham. Preston, just want to watch that back. This was the concern, wasn't it, guys, if Preston didn't manage to score in that first half of the game. Keep comments coming, guys. I will keep reading out your comments. So please keep them coming. Earpiece not staying in my ear. So Preston coming in from that far side of the pitch, working their way down that flank, and then came into midfield. And maybe just a bit of a slow start from Preston in the second half, and a shot taken from about 25 yards out, maybe a bit more, and it's nestled straight into the far corner of the net. And I think Preston there a little bit guilty there of not pressing the ball the same way they did in the first half. Like I say, we saw Preston closing spaces, showing real energy to close the spaces and not let Tottenham have it all their own way in that first half. But they were sitting off there a bit and ball watching, and it's cost them. It's cost them because they've conceded early on in this second half, and like I say, part of that is their own doing through too many bodies back, ball watching, and not closing the spaces to make life difficult for Spurs. But yeah, thanks for that, Huffy Gamer. Like I say, mate, let us know what I was just talking about, if it's affecting you. Joey's saying, whoa, do you support a Premier League team? Yeah, that's a great question, mate. I'm sure he may have told us before. Huffy Gamer saying, I love your content. Content you indeed respect the sport. That's what attracted me. Me come here and get involved. Top man, thank you very much, Huffy Gamer. Absolutely, really appreciate that positive comment, mate. And thank you very much. That's a really nice compliment. And mate, it's a pleasure to have you involved. It really is a pleasure to have you involved because, like I say, what motivates me to keep going with what I'm doing is meeting good fans like you guys that just love football and enjoy the sport and want to be part of the fan community, the football family. Basically, we're always here in the mainstream media banging on about the football family, but they only do certain things to actually embrace fans being part of it, and some of it is only to suit their own agenda in it. But like I say, we're trying to build something unique here where it really helps fans have a voice in the future of football, hopefully. So it's great when we have fans like you guys coming in, being positive and appreciating what the Fandom project is about and what we're trying to achieve. So top man, Huffy Gamer, really appreciate that comment, mate. Thank you very much. And it's great to see you today, mate. Maxime Mizjek, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, mate. Are you doing Liverpool game vs Brighton tomorrow and United? And I have just subscribed. Thank you very much, Maxime. Thank you. Really appreciated, mate. We're trying to do as many games as possible at the minute so that fans can find the channel and find out about us and come and get. Obviously, we want to build something unique. We're not trying to copy other YouTubers. I've got my own ideas and I want to build a real positive fan channel that really represents fans who care about the future of the game and care about having their opinions heard. So, yeah, we'll be doing as many match watch-alongs as possible, mate. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the Liverpool game tomorrow because at the moment, obviously, with me and Stevie working together, Stevie being the moderator in the chat, whenever I do live streams, need to try and have a moderator. But I would like to do that game. I'm not sure if I will be able to do it tomorrow, but we will definitely be covering plenty of games, like I say, over the next few weeks and months. So hopefully we will be streaming games that you like to see, mate, and hopefully that you will see get involved. But thank you very much, Maxime. Really appreciate you coming getting involved, mate, and hopefully you like what the channel is about. Like I say, mate. Why is this not working? Sorry. There we go. That's better. But yeah, thank you very much, mate, and really appreciate you subscribing. Top man, thank you. Oh, sorry, are you lady? I think lady. Are you a lady? just let me know, Maxime. I think you're a lady because I'm not sure. I don't want to be presuming wrongly. But Maxime, if you could just let me know, that would be appreciated. And yeah, um, like I say, we'll be doing lots of match watch alongs, mate. So hopefully, we will be doing some games that you like and covering teams that you're interested in. Uh, right. Maxime asking about the United game tonight. No, I can't, unfortunately, mate, because my wife is working tonight, and I have to drive her to work. So as soon as this game's finished, I've literally got to jump off straight away and run her to work. So unfortunately, no, I won't be doing the Man United game tonight. I'm disappointed that I can't, but like I say, as you'll see, mate, if you look over the channel, I've been doing lots of match watch alongs. Last week, I think we managed to do two, both Saturday and Sunday. So I do try and do as much as possible, but obviously, at the minute, I've got my main job that I have to do. Don't make any money yet out of Fanden, and when it does start to make money, anyway. I will be looking to make money to help reinvest into the project to make the project better. But yeah, like I say, at the minute, it's very much a hobby at the moment. But I'm passionate, and I want to keep building the project to make a difference for fans. That's what Fanden is about. It's about trying to build a channel that helps fans come together, and I hope that in the future it will give fans a voice in the football. But yeah, mate, we'll be doing lots of match watch alongs. Don't want to keep rambling on with myself, repeating myself, but like I say, I would love to do that game tonight, but unfortunately, I've got to run my missus to work, and I won't be able to live stream that because I'll miss the first half by driving, and by the time I get there back in the second half, Stevie won't be available, and I don't really like doing match watch alongs halfway through a game anyway. So sorry about that, Maxime, but thank you very much for subscribing, and like I say, mate, hopefully we will be doing games that you're interested in the next in the next couple of weeks. As we continue to do the match watch alongs to help fans find us. Stevie Allen is saying, hello, Maxime. Thank you for the sub. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Appreciate that, mate. Obviously, Stevie always making the effort to welcome you guys and help you feel involved. Maxime, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your second name, mate. So my apologies for that. Are you doing United tonight? And I am a boy. All right, sorry, mate. My apologies. No, I didn't mean no offense. But thank you. I'm gonna write it down right now so I don't forget. Yeah. What club do you support, mate? Are you a Man United fan? Just let me know if you can. I'd appreciate it, and then I'm writing your details. You guys that come on regular, until I get to know you, I'm writing just your basic details, your name and what club you support, so that I can remember. Because I want you guys, like I say, I want you guys to feel part of Fandom. So the sooner I get to know you, the better it is. So you feel more involved in the Fandom project and feel part of it. So yeah, Maxime, if you're still there, mate. Please just let me know what club you support. Is it United? Are you a United fan, mate? I'd appreciate it if you could, and then I can just make a note of it so that I remember on future streams which club you support, mate. But thank you very much for that, mate, and appreciate the sub, like I say, and appreciate you letting me know. Preston now trying to put some pressure on Spurs, and they're coming down that far side of the pitch, looking to try and put some pressure on. And oh, what's going on here now? We're just having a foul on the far side, just on the edge of the technical area, but I'm not sure what the referee's doing here. Sorry, guys, just trying to work out what's going on here. Preston coming into the box and looking to All right. So the referees booked the Preston player for a dive. It was actually a bit soft, to be fair. He has gone over very easily, so there's not much he can do. He can't really complain about that. But yeah, Maxime, like I say, mate, if you're still there, please do let me know. Um, Oh, Preston trying to get forward down that far side, knocking the ball forward, but Tottenham cut it out. The Preston fans really getting behind their team now as well, ramping up the intensity with the atmosphere. That's great to see. Maxime, if you're still there, mate, please just let me know which club you support. Oh, hang on a minute. Maxime saying, and I support LFC and Tranmere. Tranmere Rovers, cool, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much for that, Maxime. So I'm going to put that down. Liverpool. There we go, mate. I have got your details taken note of now, so in future it will help me remember when you come on future streams. So thank you very much for that, Maxime, and I appreciate you letting me know which club you support, mate. Oh, yeah, the Preston fans really trying to get behind their team right now, and massive credit to the fans for that. Um, sorry, guys, I'll come back to the chat in a second, just refreshing this. Come on. Right, where were we? Uh, Sorry, guys, I just lost my rhythm a bit there. Preston in possession on the halfway line as they look to try and keep the pressure on Spurs. They've had a little bit of a spell of pressure here, but unfortunately not able to actually put much pressure on the Spurs goal at the moment. But they are trying to keep the pressure on Spurs. With now moving down that far side, and they now pass the ball back to the halfway line. With Tottenham, all their players now inside their own half of the pitch, coming under pressure from Preston. So not much to say at the moment, guys. The ball, Preston having a spell of possession, which is great, but now Tottenham regain possession and looking to give their defence some relief. Lionel Thompson, hello, Gaz. How's it going? On a different stream site today. Yeah, I do use this sometimes. Obviously, probably using StreamYard a lot more in the future. But yeah, like I say, I've been using the Melon one a lot because I've been wanting to get a feel for it because it's quite different to this one. I've used StreamYard quite a few times before, but StreamYard comes with certain terms and conditions, which I don't mind. But it's like I say, we're trying different ones at the moment. And we just had an opportunity there for Spurs, headed cross coming in, headed on, and straight at the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper managing to knock it behind for a corner to Spurs. And I think it'll be on this far on the far side. I think. Lionel Thompson also saying, although on the FA Cup game, some pretty boring. Although on the FA Cup game seems pretty boring at the moment. Not many chances. Yeah, boring towards goal opportunities, but let's be honest, we're watching Preston, which is a club that's starved of success. They've not got a massive financial budget, and they're just a hard-working team. They're trying to make life difficult for Spurs, so we can't be too harsh on Preston. If you want to see more goal mouth action, then you need to be looking to Spurs, obviously, for the fact that they've got the talent and the quality in their team to do that. But Preston just doing what they do. They're putting in a hard work, gritty performance, making life difficult for Spurs. And I think that's the minimum we can expect, the best we can expect from Preston, because they're not a fortunate enough club to have a team full of talented players. They've just got a very hard-working team. So I suppose it depends what you want to see. But I don't think it's been that bad of a game, personally. I think I think the Arsenal v Man City game the other night was far worse than this. At least with this, there's energy in it, and good teamwork and effort to get on goal. Whereas if you watch the first half of Man City v Arsenal the other night, that was really poor in the first half. Sloppy possession, misplaced passes, and I was shocked on social media to see that people saying that it was a good game. What was I watching a different game or something? It might have sparked into life towards the last half an hour, but most of that game was really poor from two talented teams with a squad full of, full of talented players. So for me, like I say, that I think the most disappointing FA Cup game I've seen so far, definitely between Man City and Arsenal the other night. Considering the quality that they've got in their squad. Joey's saying, cool, mate. Cool, Maxime. I'm LFC too. Obviously, Joey. Buzzing to see another Liverpool fan in the show. Come and getting involved. What's going on here? Lionel Thompson. Hello, Joey, Stevie, and hello, Maxime. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, obviously, thanks for that, Lionel. Joey saying, hello, Lionel. Thank you very much, Joey, top man. Lionel saying, Derby in the FA Cup, we're not in action until Monday, where we take on West Ham. It's going to be huge. Very much aware of that fixture, mate, being on Monday. It should be a good game. Oh, an opportunity there for Spurs, and it looks like they might have just killed the game off with Son scoring just inside the box there, straight into the top corner. And this is what I said earlier on, didn't I, guys, about the game, about the fact that if Preston didn't manage to get an early goal in the first half, that would help them motivate in the second half to keep Spurs at bay. That might cost them, because, as we know, when an underdog team get that early goal in the first half, it can give them something to hang on to, and it can help them find that extra 10, 15% motivation. But yeah, Joey saying, come on, Preston. Yep, that's I agree, mate, but it's not looking good for them right now. Like I say, we'll see. We'll see if they can pull anything back, but it's not looking good now with Tottenham with a 2-0 advantage. It's just coming up to 70 minutes gone, guys. Preston 0, Tottenham 2. So, yeah, unfortunately, Joey, not looking good for Preston right now, mate. Lionel saying, my favourite Premier League club is Spurs. So no thanks, mate. Well, obviously, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But like I said, I try to be neutral as much as possible with these games, but no, I'm sorry, but Spurs is a club that in the cup I like to see underdog teams beat them. Why? Because they underachieve every year in the cups, and plus they when my club Bolton was in the Premier League, they took full advantage of us playing weaker teams They always seem to get lucky and get the home draw. So when it comes to the cup competitions, I'm not I'm not a big fan of Spurs, to be fair, because they underachieve. They underachieve. They massively underachieve. They knock out all the easy opposition, and then as soon as they come up against a team that can match them, they fail. Simple as that. They fail. So for me, no, Tottenham, not a club that I can fully get behind in the cup. I like to see them have some success in the league, of course, but they don't even look like doing that at the moment. They're getting better. They're building a better team, but they just all. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm not getting nothing against Spurs. Just giving my opinion as a neutral. I think they just massively disappoint all the time. Oh, look at that play! He's put that play. Oh, he reminds me of a lad, an Argentina lad that I know from a documentary. Sorry, Joey, I'm missing your comment there. Joey's saying each to their own, Lionel. We can't help who we support. Yeah, like I say, mate, it's not that I'm supporting anybody. It's just I love seeing the underdog. If it's not my team playing, obviously when my own club's playing, that's fair enough. I want, obviously, as you guys can understand, I want my own team to play to win. But when it comes to watching games as a neutral, you can't beat watching, hoping that the underdog is going to pull off a shot, can you? But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Lionel saying, although all my eyes are mainly focused towards the huge game on Monday when the Rams take on West Ham, hopefully we manage to pull something good through. I reckon we can nick it 1-0. Well, like I say, mate, you should understand with the fact that you're looking forward to that game because your club in that game is going to be the underdogs, and a lot of fans are going to be hoping that your club wins for that reason. So surely you should be able to understand why there's fans that would want Preston to win tonight against Spurs, especially like I say, because not going to be an easy game for Derby on Monday against West Ham, but. Like I say, I'm sure a lot of fans will be looking to get behind West Ham, Derby in that one because they will be very much the underdog. Lionel also saying, because I reckon the pressure will get to West Ham. Possibly. Yeah, very possible. I think not so much it's the pressure. I think West Ham are just in a bad run of form at the minute, and the confidence is low in the team. But I'm personally, I'm just hoping it doesn't cost David Moyes his job because I think he's a good manager. But it seems to be that every time he spends money at the club, he comes under immense pressure because the players don't always work out for him. But yeah, appreciate that, Lionel. Joey's saying, "Oh my God, mate, it was boring game. We were saying on the stream it was so stale." Yeah, I presume you're talking about the Arsenal game against City. Yeah, like I said, mate, I was responding to, I think it was Lionel that said that this game was boring. I'm not saying it's the most entertaining game, but I think it's compared to the Arsenal v City game the other day, this is a lot better. Both teams going for it, both teams trying. Possession switched between the two teams a few times, but I think both teams have had spells in the game where they've kept possession reasonably well. But like I say, we're going to criticise for a poor performance. It's got to be that game the other day because of the quality that those teams have. So, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Joey. Totally agree, mate. Billy Random Clips saying, evening. How's it going, Billy? Great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. I hope you're doing okay, mate. Let us know what your thoughts are on this game. And obviously now it's looking like a tough task for Preston. They've got a free kick on that far side. Free kick taken. Ball comes into the box, but it's headed out. And now Preston managed to pick up the pieces on the outside of the box. half midway inside their own half of the pitch. Sorry, midway inside Spurs' half of the pitch at the minute. But they're managing to keep some pressure on Spurs, but not really getting an opportunity on goal right now. But yeah, good evening, Billy. Welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. Joey's saying, hi, Billy. How's it going, mate? Nice one, Joey. Appreciate that, mate. Top man. Billy, hi, Joey. Hi, Joey. Knackered. Thanks for asking, mate. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. I might look quite bright and sparky, but inside I'm pretty tired today. But yeah, so I know that feeling, mate. But like I say, hopefully you're getting a bit of time to rest now. With it being weekend, maybe hopefully you got a day off tomorrow, maybe, and recharge the batteries a bit, mate. But yeah, like I say, mate, I think when we get towards the end of the week, coming to Friday, Saturday, I think a lot of us feel like that if you've been busy working and stuff all week. So yeah, Billy, random clips. Like I say, mate, hope you've got the day off tomorrow. Hope you get to have a rest and recharge the batteries, mate. But thank you very much for that, mate. Tommy Gunn, Harry Kane, show us your medals. Tommy Gunn, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to see new fans coming, getting involved. Great to see you, mate. And I love the logo, Scottish flag there. That's awesome. Tommy Gunn. There was a boxer called Tommy Gunn. Don't know if you know him, mate. Have you heard about him? But if you haven't, check him out on YouTube. What a boxer he was. Well, actually, he wasn't called Tommy Gunn. He was called Tommy Gunn in the film. What was it? Rocky. Rocky, which one was it now? Was it Rocky 5? I think it's Rocky 5 called Tommy Gunn. But he was actually a real life boxer in real life. You want to see him? I forget his name now, but if you watch him in real life, oh mate, what a boxer he was back in his day. But yeah, check him out, mate, if you get a chance. But yeah, I love the logo, mate. Welcome to Fanden. Great to have you with us. Like I say, mate, always a pleasure to see new fans coming, getting involved. And like I say, Tommy, thank you very much for coming, getting involved, and welcome to Fanden. Let us know what club you support, mate. Be great to hear from you with regards to the club that you love. Joey's saying, yeah, good, thanks. Top man, Joey. I think we've got a corner here, guys. Apologies, sorry, I'm not keeping up with the game great now, guys. Just like I say, I've got to jump off as soon as this game's finished to take my lovely missus to work. I got to be supporting to her. She's always supporting what I do, so I got to support, and I don't want to always drive her to work when she's on nights because I don't like her traveling on public transport, as I'm sure you guys can understand if you're in a relationship yourself. Preston with a corner on the far side. Just coming up to 80 minutes gone, guys. Corner comes in and it's deep. But unfortunately, from Preston's point of view, it's straight into the Spurs keeper's hands, and he relieves the pressure for Tottenham. But yeah, Billy's saying, Tommy, mate, how are you going? How are you going? Maybe I think you maybe meant to say how you doing there. I'm not sure if I'm thinking, but thank you very much, Billy. Top man, always appreciate you guys welcoming each other, and especially making the effort to welcome new fans so that they feel welcome and part of the Fanden community very quickly. So yeah, top man, Billy, appreciate that, mate. Joey also welcoming Tommy. Top man, Joey. Honest, you guys makes me proud to be building this channel, knowing we've got such fantastic fans involved that make the effort to welcome new members to the Fanden community. So honest, Billy, Joey, really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Tommy Gunn saying hello, Joey. Nice. Joey, nice one. Billy, yep, absolutely, Tommy. Thank you very much for that, mate. And like I said, I'm sure most of the regular Fandom members of the Fandom community will make you feel welcome, mate. Like I say, we've got a very positive foundation of fans involved in the channel, so hopefully you will feel very much a part of that very quickly, mate. So thank you, and like I say, great to have you with us. 81 minutes gone, guys, and still 2-0 to Tottenham. Billy Random Clips, hi, Tommy, top man. Like I say, I think Billy didn't. I read his last comment wrong. Tommy, mate, here you go. I'm not sure what. I'm not. What's them? What's the emojis you've put there, Billy? I can't make them out. Is it a medal or something, mate? Is it a medal? It looks like a silver medal or something. But thank you very much, Billy. Like I say, awesome that you guys make new fans feel welcome. So yeah, top, awesome. Thanks for that, Billy. Joey's saying Rocky 5. Yeah, that's it. Rocky 5, Tommy Gum. But you know that Tommy Gum, he's a real boxer, you know. He was actually a real true boxer. Go and watch him on YouTube. Honest, that I was shocked. Me, he was very close to being a world title winner, but I don't know if he had the right manager or whatever. But if you go and watch him on YouTube, oh, what a fighter he was in real life. He was a real, scrapper, real proper talented boxer. And like I said, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of him being a real boxer, but yeah, if you're not, definitely go and take a look at him on YouTube. I just can't remember his real life name. But yeah, absolutely, Joey, spot on there. It was Rocky 5 where he played the character Tommy Gunn. Joey is saying Tommy Morrison. Yeah, was that his real name in real life? Yeah, I think that was it. Morrison, yeah. Nice one, Joey. As you know, mate, I'm not always the greatest at remembering names, mate. But yeah, like I say, he was a brute, wasn't he, in real life as a real life boxer. Went to the body and the and everything. Really, just had for such a big guy, he could put a real shifting, couldn't he, against his opponents. And obviously, we don't always relate that to big guys because normally big guys can start to tire with the weight that they're carrying. But he was definitely an amazing boxer in his day. Just a shame he never managed to actually win a world title. But definitely a boxer that deserved respect. But yeah, top man Joey, thanks for that, mate. Tommy, I couldn't remember his name. Tommy Gunn, not too bad, buddy. First time here. Yeah, welcome. Like I say, mate, we noticed you're new to the channel, so welcome to Fanden. And like I say, all the regular members of the Fanden community, I'm sure they will all welcome you, as you've already seen, mate. And it's great to have you with us, mate. I hope you enjoy what the channel is about and the project of Fanden. Hopefully you enjoy being a part of it. We're just seeing a substitution for Tottenham here, guys. It's Hun Min Song coming off. I'm not sure he's coming off with a bit of a niggle there. His facial expressions don't look great, so maybe caught a little bit of a knock. And it's Jill coming on for Spurs. So obviously, Conte looking to rest Son there, or either that, or he might have just picked up a bit of a niggle in the game. Joey's saying, let's get it right, mate. You do want to be in bad. Sorry. What's I say? Let's get it right. Let's get it right, mate. You do want to be in the bad books, laugh out loud. No, I don't want to be in the bad books. I'm presuming maybe that's a reference to what I was saying about the missus. But yeah, absolutely, mate. Don't want to be in the bad books, not at all. Especially how well my missus looks after me. But thanks for that, Joey. Tommy Gunn saying St. Johnston fan for over 50 years. Awesome. Cool, mate. Like I said, I do like St. Johnston. You guys with the cup double, was it last season or the season before? I can't remember now. I think it was last season or the season before. I can't remember. but I'm sure you'll remind me, mate. But yeah, St Johnstone, a fantastic Scottish club, and we do cover Scottish football, mate. We do cover it. Obviously, it depends on what I can get because obviously it's not always easy to get Scottish games on the telly. So it depends on what coverage I can get. But we are trying to make the Scottish fan community feel part of Fandom as well. That's why it's called Fandom UK. I'm English, but I absolutely love Scotland. I've been up there plenty of times. It's a beautiful country, some fantastic people up there, and that is why I called Fandom UK, because I want the Scottish fan community and the Welsh and Northern Irish fan community to feel part of what we're trying to build here with the Fandom project. So hopefully, mate, you will start to feel part of that very soon. Hopefully, mate. So thank you very much, and it's great to have you with us. Another goal there for Spurs. Sorry, guys. Spurs really killed the game off now with a third goal. Just coming up to 87 minutes. Apologies, I didn't see that properly. But just waiting for the replay so I can let you guys know what happened there if you are, just in case you're not watching the game. So Spurs working it across the pitch. And it's crossed in, it's worked out to the far side, then comes in across, and it's literally a tap-in for Spurs. And it's a bit harsh on Preston because the first half they worked hard, they gave it everything they got, but I think this is what I said at the start of this. Towards the end of the first half. Part way through the first half, I did say I was concerned if Preston couldn't get that goal, get a goal in the first half, that it might become really difficult in the second half for them, and it's proving that way. Always the need in it, guys. Whenever it's an underdog team, they need to get that early goal to give them something to hang on to. Because, like I say, it can help with an underdog finding that extra 5-10% motivation to close spaces and keep it tight. But I think we're seeing the effects of the manager here, guys, in this one. Obviously, Spurs were showing signs of frustration in the first half, but they've really turned it on in the second half. So it's, I suppose that's credit to Conte that he's managed to get his players to wake up, and show their superiority to a certain extent. But yeah, Tommy Gunn, thank you very much for letting me know that, mate. And I will probably make a note of that. I'll do it. In fact, I'll do it shortly when the stream's finished, because like I said, I've got to jump off as soon as this game's finished, because I've got to take my lovely missus to work. But yeah, thank you, Tommy. I'll make a note of that. That's your club, mate. Great to have you with us. Stevie Allen, hello, Tommy. Welcome to Fandom. Thank you very much, Stevie. Appreciate that, mate. And like I say, as Tommy, as you see him, mate, all the positive, loads of the fans being positive, and that's what we're trying to do. We welcome new fans like yourself to feel welcome and involved in the Fandom project, as well as be a part of the Fandom community. Billy Random Clips saying, the medals, Harry Kane hasn't won also. So go on. There you go. It deserves that a little bit of celebration. That's I agree, mate. I agree. I'm nothing against Harry Kane, but I do agree. I think it's time for him to move clubs and go to a club where he's got the potential to win. I respect him for showing his loyalty to Tottenham. I really do. But I think Tottenham need to show him a little bit of loyalty and recognise that at the minute they're miles away from winning a trophy. They might look close to winning a trophy, but in reality, they're miles away from winning a trophy. And they're not showing any signs yet of actually getting across the line and actually winning a trophy. I think the best that Harry Kane has had while he's been at Tottenham has been a runners-up medal in the Champions League, isn't it? So, yeah, I agree, mate. I think it's time. Nothing against Spurs, nothing against Tottenham at all. But let's be honest, they just, they don't win trophies. They just don't do it. So for me, I think it's well overdue that Spurs do the right thing by Harry Kane and allow him to leave to try and win a trophy before he's too old, because he's a striker. And let's be honest, guys, age is not on his side. But yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Billy also saying that the only gold one he's got is from the Audi from the Audi Cup. Has he not? He's not managed to win the Emirates Cup either at Arsenal. He's not managed to even get a get a medal involved in the Emirates Cup. Mind you, I don't suppose Spurs have been invited to that, have they? Being the local rivals, Arsenal wouldn't want their local rivals winning their own little clicky cup, would they? But yeah, top man, thanks for that, Billy. I suppose we don't mean nothing by it. It's just a bit of friendly banter. But as long as he stays at Tottenham and keeps not winning any medals and trophies, then that the more that fans are going to end up enjoying taking the mick out of him for not winning trophies. Stevie Allen saying, sorry, Billy, didn't say hello. Hi, hope you are doing well. Nice one, Stevie, top man, mate. Yeah, I'm hopefully Billy has probably just obviously it's not expected that you guys say hello to each other every time, but as when you do, it is appreciated to, like I say, to create that positive fan community, and it's really appreciated that you guys make the effort to do that. So thank you, guys. Don't forget, please do hit the like button, guys. Like I say, we're not expecting to have any ridiculous amounts of likes at the minute, but it would be nice to start getting a bit more consistently into double figures and the likes count. So please don't forget to hit the like button before you leave, if you could. Thanks, guys. Come on, load the stupid thing up. 3 minutes added on time, guys, and the time is nearly up. I'm just going to try and rattle through these comments if this thing sorts itself out, because I need to jump off very quickly to take my missus to work. But there goes the full-time whistle, guys, and it finishes Preston 0, Tottenham 2. Hard game for Preston to take fairly, but Tottenham eventually showing their quality in this one, and obviously they managed to get the victory quite comfortably in the end. But like I say, disappointing for Preston. But let's hope the cup draw has helped them make some decent revenue with the tickets and the fact that they've sold out the stadium. So yeah, top man Billy, thanks for that. Obviously, it's returning the positivity world, Stevie. So thanks, mate. Tommy Gunn, thanks, Stevie Allen. Top man, Tommy and Billy. Like I say, really appreciate you guys making the effort to talk to Stevie with the hard work Stevie does behind the scenes. Joey's saying, what a shame for Preston. At least it was a home game. Got some pennies. Absolutely. That's the main thing, Joey. It's nice to see Preston get a full house and like you said, make some decent revenue for attendance, which hopefully will help them moving forward in the rest of the season. But I would love to see Preston get promoted, to be fair, guys. Just so that they could, maybe even just one season in the Premier League, just so that they can get some investment into the club. And like I said, let's hope that happens sometime soon. Don't even if they can't stay there, just let's hope that they manage to find a way to get promoted, to get one season in the Premier League, because one season will give them that big fat payday and the parachute payments if they was to drop back down. And it would, for a club like Preston right now that are starved of success, that would be absolutely massive. Joey saying, what a shame. Oh yeah, sorry, I read that comment. Thanks, Joey. Yep, I totally agree, mate. Definitely a shame for Preston. Billy saying, Spurs trophy cabinet. Billy enjoying, obviously, winding up the Spurs fans. Totally understandable, being a Chelsea fan. I'm sure, I don't know if you missed the debate last night. We was having an interesting debate last night with Rich Bowl Sports about Arsenal, and he was saying they're the greatest team in the land last night, and I didn't like. I didn't want to upset him, but I didn't like the fact that he said that they were the greatest team in the line in the land, and I think I upset him a little bit because I corrected him and reminded him that Arsenal haven't won a European trophy, so he can't claim to be have his team the greatest team in the land, and he didn't. I don't think he liked that very much, but. I've said it before, guys. Don't mean no offense. Just believe in being honest. And to me, any fans that come on here wanting to claim that they're the greatest in the land, don't do it unless your club has won a European trophy. Because for me, the only clubs that can claim to be one of the greatest clubs in the land is a club that has won big titles, and one of those big titles must be the Champions League. Otherwise, you can claim whatever you like. You can claim to be the best club in the league this season. That's fine. But to claim to be the best team in the land, no, I'm not having that unless you've won a European title. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, Billy, but I just thought I'd let you know because I thought you'd like it. Obviously, a bit of something there for you to have a bit of banter with the Arsenal fans. And remind them to just quieten them down with the hype that they're getting into at the minute. Just remind them that where's your European trophy? Tommy Gunn, I came in here to see how double winning ex St Johnstone midfielder Ali McCann was getting on at Preston. I think he's doing well, mate. Like I said, good performance from Preston. In respect to the first half, they put in a hard-working display, but I think the quality for Spurs in the end just told. And to be fair, mate, Tommy, I wouldn't like to give an opinion on the play that you mentioned because when I watched the game, I wasn't really obviously watching for individual players, and obviously the stream became a lot more active with you guys in the chat in the second half. And as I keep saying, I want you guys to feel involved in fandom. So I always try to make the effort to keep up to date and keep you guys up to date with what's going on in the game as much as possible. But apologies, sometimes I do get a little bit distracted with the chat and the comments coming from you guys, simply because I want you to feel part of the fandom project. Like I said, maybe you could catch it on the highlights later, Tommy. And like I said, thank you very much for getting involved today, mate. It's been great having you. And hopefully we will see you again soon in future streams. Joey's saying, thanks for another great stream, guys. Off to the pub now. See you on next one. Bye, everyone. Top man, Joey. Like I said, I'm going to jump off in a sec because I need to jump off, take my missus to work. Don't want to make her late. But thank you very much, Joey. Been great having you involved tonight. And really appreciate all the positivity coming from you guys. And like I said, Joey, appreciate you keeping the comments coming in the first half when the chat was a bit quieter, mate. So enjoy your pint, enjoy your evening, stay safe. And yeah, absolutely, mate. Look forward to seeing you again on the next stream if you're not too busy. Top man. Stevie Allen, thanks, Joey. Have a good night. Top man, Stevie. Appreciate that. And yeah, absolutely, Joey. Enjoy your evening. Tommy Gunn, bye, Joey. Like I say, thank you, Joey. Tommy, great to have had you involved tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you on the future. Sorry, guys, getting tongue-tied on future streams. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to just read the last couple of comments and then I've got to jump off. Not because I want to. I would love to stay here chatting with you guys. And as you know, in future and other streams, I do stay on later sometimes so we can enjoy some discussion after games. But unfortunately tonight, I really need to jump off so I can drive my lovely wife to work because I don't want traveling on public transport. I just not at night time. Won't have that when I'm more than capable of driving her. But thank you very much there, Tommy, for the positivity to us. Joey, really appreciated, mate. Billy is saying Arsenal are the greatest, greatest in the bin. Like I say, mate, I've nothing against Arsenal, but their fans do bug me sometimes how they hype up their club as being the greatest in the land and stuff like that. Yes, they are a great club, but you cannot claim to be the greatest in the land as far as I'm concerned until you win both the major trophies. And obviously, that's the Premier League and the Champions League. And I'm sure, Billy, you being a Chelsea fan, you would agree with that. And the reason I say that is because you hear so much from Rangers fans banging on about they're the greatest club in the UK because they've won the most trophies and all that. And it's like, no, you are a great club, but that doesn't make you the greatest in the land. When you've won the Champions League, then maybe you can argue that. But just because you've won the most tournaments, the most trophies in Scotland, it doesn't make you the greatest club in the land. You need to win that European trophy to make that sort of claim. But that's no offense. That's not meant in any way offensive. That's just me being honest. That's my opinion as a football fan. Look at my club, guys. My club has not won, they've won bare minimum. I still support them. I love them. But, as a fan, it is disappointing that my club have not had more trophy success. So I'm not just criticising other people's clubs for making stupid statements. I won't bang on with stupid statements about my club. I think my club is a fantastic club, great club, one of the founders of the Football League. But in respect to trophy success, massively disappointing. And I don't mind admitting it. But yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Billy Random Clips also said, anyways, I'm going to go now to watch the United game. I hope you all have a nice evening. Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Billy. And apologies, guys, that I can't do the United game. But I'm sure you understand. I want to take my lovely missus to work and make sure she gets there safe. So thank you very much for all your positivity tonight, guys. It's been great having you all involved. And big shout out to Joey, who's been very active tonight. Also, Billy as well. And as well as Stevie for all the hard work in the background. Also mentioned to Lionel, and a special welcome to the new member of the Fanden community, Tommy Gunn, as well. So hopefully Tommy has liked his first experience being involved in the Fanden community. But yeah, Billy saying also, fun fact, we've won the most UEFA Champions League trophies in London. Yes, that's true, mate. Very true. But yeah, absolutely. Like I said, just remind the Arsenal fans when they're banging on with themselves, mate. Because like I say, I have nothing against Arsenal. It's a fantastic club, but I'm sure you understand, mate. They do get a little bit irritating when they're banging on with themselves about how great their club is and it's the greatest club in the world and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, that's just so arrogant to say that. But yeah, like I say, that is a good fact, Billy. Thanks for that, mate. Stevie saying, thanks everyone for joining. Hope to see you on future streams. Top man, Stevie, appreciate that, mate. Absolutely. Totally agree, mate. And I think the last word is going to our newest member to the Fanden community, Tommy Gunn. The Rangers have one league and one Scottish Cup founded in 2012. 2012. Yeah, obviously you're a Scottish fan, mate. You know I'm on about Glasgow Rangers. Their fans obviously they like to talk about being the most successful club in the UK because they've won the most league titles and all this kind of stuff. But that I'm not going to get into it now, but you know what I mean, mate. You know exactly what I mean. They overhype themselves a bit or too much. Like I said, maybe that's a debate for another day. But thank you very much, Tommy. And like I say, welcome to Fanden. Great to have you involved. And hopefully see you on future streams, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Look after yourself. Right, I'm going to make this the final comment, guys, because I really need to get off. Billy Random Clip saying, I'll tell them we're the biggest club in London. Well, enjoy the banter, mate. Enjoy the banter and enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Look after yourselves. Stay safe out there. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon on a next stream or future stream. But that's it from me now. Got to jump off. And like I say, look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of the evening and stay safe. See you again soon. Bye for now.